What's going on, everyone? It's time to watch a film about a revengeful killer kid. Yeah, today I'm going to be talking about a movie called Hurt that probably no one's ever even bothered to look up. Produced by Monterey Entertainment, November 10th, 2009. It was produced by Paul Martin and David Martin, written by Allison Leigh Bigman, and co-written and directed by Barbara Stepensky. And she's also done films like Final Rescue, A Small Family Affair, Nine from Eartha, and Flint. This is more of like almost like an indie film. It's like the production value actually for this was actually really good. But Hurt is a killer kid revenge type story. This came out around the same time as Orphan was coming out, so they kind of try to capitalize it and released it then. And so basically there is a mother and her two kids, and she gets like evicted. Hard times, right, are going on. So she moves into a desert community where her brother lives, and or her ex-husband, sorry, lives. And she's like a drug addict or something, or a diabetic, one of those two. Yeah, either a heroin addict or a diabetic, but yeah, whatever. And they fall in hard times, so they try to pick up the pieces and live there. Her daughter has like a pet duck, and her obviously older son, like 18-year-old son, has a girlfriend. Now they have to live far away, and so they hang out as much as possible and do your typical high schooler things. But amongst this, the uncle comes across a girl that seems to get picked on a lot and seems to be pretty innocent, but she also seems a little naive, but they feel sorry for her, so they take her in to their place, and weird things start happening. The duck dies, the guy's girlfriend goes missing, and other things and tensions in the family start to build, and they slowly do not know why, and they're trying to figure out why. It's clearly obviously why, but yeah. And but once you get to this point in the story, it's about an hour in, so you have actually a lot of good character development and a lot of good so you feel for the characters once this starts happening. It's very minimal, but it's still impactful to an extent. And so as the story goes, I might spoil this by the way, but yeah, as I go, but yeah. So as they go on, they slowly learn of the girl's past, which is basically two stupid morons who killed her parents, and she was the only one alive. And sure enough, who was it? It was the mom and her brother, and or her husband, and and so the girl's taking revenge out on their family. Now, this film was amusing. It was dark. It wasn't really very much tension in it. I like the twist that they put more near the end, which is fun. And but I have one big gripe about this movie, and so like the production's fine, the acting's good, the story was interesting and amusing. It's a little slow. It's like a slow burn movie, so some people might get thrown off by that, and not much really happens, but it was still like not the worst thing. It was better than Independence Day Resurrection that I reviewed last, but there's one big gripe I have with this, and this is an R-rated movie, so violence, coarse language, okay, that's fine. So I was expecting deaths in that, and no, it goes into a PG-13 ending where everyone lives, and I'm just like, what good is that? But if you look at it from a realism standpoint, a kid probably wouldn't kill all those adults anyways, so it's kind of in the middle of the road for the ending for me, but I still thought it was an amusing film. It was better than I was expecting it to be, and I didn't expect to feel for the characters as much as I did. This is actually one of the better, like, lower budget, somewhat indie films that I've seen, and it was a decent little kid revenge killer flick, and you should check it out if you haven't seen it. Also, if you like desert road trip movies, it's sort of like in the same sort of style. So yeah, you might find this one interesting. I'm going to give Hurt a 3 out of 5. It's by no means perfect, but still, for what it was pretty amusing, and it delivered on pretty much everything, even though I wasn't too happy with the ending. So yeah, I'll try to find the trailer or even the film and link it down below if I can. Also, link down below is my Instagram. That's where I always post clips of films I'm going to review in the future. All my stories, I have the film title hashtag and some genre of film in the hashtag, so you're aware of it. Also, my Letterbox is linked down below. That's where I post my first star rating right after watching the films. Follow me on one of those two platforms to help this channel. Like this video, share some more people aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any. Also, if you have any other films or film franchises in any genre that you want to hear my opinions on, comment those down below too. I'll try my hardest to get to them as soon as I can and if I can find them. And also make sure you subscribe, because hopefully we find something weird, obscure, and odd that you probably never thought of checking out, somewhat like this together. And so you hear my opinions on classic films and popular films coming out at the time, and reviews on other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell, because we're going to be continuing on. I got about like 6 more of these weird films that most people don't talk about that I thought I'd check out and see how they are. And the next one is a weird, sounds like a torture porn movie called The Cellar Door. So tune in for that one. So make sure you ring that bell. Hopefully it's decent, and so you can hear my opinions on it as well. But for now, that's it for this one. So an actually surprising, somewhat decent film I found. So yeah, hopefully the next couple at least are good too. So we'll see though. Yeah, but so make sure you ring that bell and watch out for all those killer kids exacting revenge on other families. And I guess I'll see you all in the next one. So until then, cheers.